Hey there guys, Mike here, Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back with a very special episode today. This will be the very first trade package I did with a good friend Dan from Dan's Media channel, and it's a really good channel. You need to check it out. But yeah, this is our first trade package that we've done. I've probably done a few trade packages, mostly with Carlos. I've done a few with Jeff at Carlos at Eastwood for Life, and then Jeff at 101 Bronson. I even got something from Leslie at the Good, the Bad, and the OK channel. I believe he changed it to Reverend Nada. So yeah, I'm really psyched, and he was able to go to or order from Amazon Germany, which there's some stuff if I go on their website, they'll ship it here, and there's some things they won't ship to the States. So it was easier for him to do it, and found some really good deals on these. And there was one that I was looking for a long time, and I was having trouble trying to get it, and Dan came through with it. So let's get right to it, guys. Enough yakety smack. And I got this box. I mean, this is a really cool box. I mean, this thing is like, it was just like, wow, this is the coolest box. I mean, it has like a wicker finish on it, where it's not actually wicker, it's like a picture of wicker furniture. Really cool, wrapped really nicely and tightly and securely. So let's get right to it. I took the liberty of already opening to save a little bit of time, but looks like he wrapped it very well, very, very well. And we got a note here, the traditional note, trade package notes, and it goes as follows. Hi Mike, hope all is well with yourself. Many thanks for doing this trade package with me. All the best, Dan, aka Dan's Movie K. P.S. I hope to do more trades with you in the future. Will do. That's a 10-4, buddy. We will do more trades, because some cool stuff. So let's get right to this before I start talking. But yeah, he wrapped this really good. Let me put that to the side. Get this out of the way. All right. So here we go, guys. It's wrapped up. Everything's wrapped up pretty cool in this. Everything came undamaged. Very nice. Very nice. And let's go through these. I'll show the big one last. But this one was a movie that I believe I may have seen it once on TV at some point. But I'm a big Charles Bronson fan. I've been collecting his movies for a long time now, and I got some odds and ends that I don't have in his, in his film history. So there was one I wanted. It's from 1980. I want to say 83. If I'm wrong, 82, 83. It's called The Evil That Men Do in the States, but in Germany it's known as Der Liquidator. The Liquidator. That's right, Charles Bronson, The Liquidator, aka The Evil That Men Do. Watch this, great movie, looks good. Thing is, everything's in German, so if there's a special feature, a documentary or something, it's all going to be in German. And a lot of times they don't put a sub track on there, you know what I mean? So, but of course the movie's in English. It had English subs, I believe. And I don't think this was a very expensive title to begin with, but it's just hard to find. In time I import this somehow from a business, I'm going to end up paying 3 times what I could get it from Amazon, of course. So there you go, Der Liquidator, aka Evil That Men Do, Charlie Bronson. Next up, this is a fascinating documentary, and I hope it can come to the States and stuff, and maybe have an English subtrack on this and stuff. But this is a great documentary. It's hard to find. I think you can only get it in Europe and certain places. This is the this is the German release. This is a documentary about Ino Morone, the famous movie composer, film composer, aka the maestro. But yeah, Ennio Morricone famously did the Dollars trilogy theme, the iconic Good, the Bad, and the Ugly theme, which it's really crazy the impact of just that song, that piece of music on pop or pop culture, because it's like you could probably hear a little kid going whistling it or doing something. It's so iconic, you know, and like even Metallica uses the Ecstasy of Gold from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly to open all their shows, and they have been doing that for a long time. But it's a really good documentary. It goes in real deep, and it's really cool. But yeah, you got to check around, because there's one where it doesn't have any English subs or dialogue and stuff. But yeah, there you go. Ino Morone der Master, der Maestro. Really cool. Thank you, Dan, for finding that. Next up, I'm real crazy about the spaghetti westerns and the westerns and stuff in general. But in Germany, they really love their westerns, and they go back and they restore westerns from the 50s and 60s and 40s, and they do their own thing, and they put their own stuff out. And you know, the States, we do it. You know, we used to always do that, but now it's kind of rare unless a label like Criterion or Arrow or Shout Factory or somebody puts out a Western collection, or Kino. But this is a digibook from Germany. I really love these digibooks, and there's a couple of them like this one. This is a movie called Canyon Passage, and it's kind of like a book. It's literally like a little book, like I don't know, golden book or something. And you got your Blu-ray disc on one side, and then you got a short little write-up, because, you know, pictures and stuff on there. Not very much. It's all in German, but it's all good. It's an English. It's an American movie, so it's got the English track. And I believe it had subs on here, but I've got quite a few of these from this brand. This is I think Koch Media puts this out, and there's a bunch of these. And Canyon Passage is a really good movie. I think 1946. Let's see who's all in. It's got Dana Andrews, Susan Hayward, Brian Dunleavy. A great bunch of great character actors also. Plus, it's in beautiful Technicolor. This was made for the Paramount Studio in 1946, and it's really cool. So there you go, Canyon Passage. Now this next one, this is a movie 3-pack. It's got 3 movies by one director, and this was the one that I was having trouble ordering it from the States. It's really weird. There's like one copy available on eBay, and for some reason, every time I try to place an order with that seller, it gives me this weird message. It's like I can't buy it, or seller is away and will not allow. So it's impossible to buy this set, which is really bizarre, unless they've changed it by now. But this is 3 movies by George Sherman, and this is by the same company, Koch Media, that did this other digibook. So it's in this slipcase, and it's got three thin cases in here of each movie, and these are really cool. Let me see which one really stands out. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's kind of cool how they do this. The back and the front is the full artwork of it. So this is a movie called River Lady. Escapes my mind what is in the 50s, probably 51, 52, somewhere in like that. But it's got the very beautiful Yvonne DiCarlo. Now, she did a bunch of movies, a bunch of westerns, in fact, for Universal during that period of time where Technicolor was in and stuff. And she was in a lot of movies, and she's absolutely beautiful. You know, she went on later to be Lily Munster on the Munsters show, which is hard to believe when you see her. There's little things you will recognize, but behind all that makeup and everything. But this is really cool. It's called River Lady. It's got Dan Duryea, which is one of my favorite character actors of all time. It's got Rod Cameron and Helena Carter. I believe that says that. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. You know, pretty cool. This is a DVD, I believe. Yeah, these are just DVDs. But yeah, there you go. It's got River Lady. It's the first one. And the second one, I may have seen this one. I'm not sure. But this is a really good movie. This is called The Last of the Fast Guns. And if I remember right, this is a really good one. This is another like color production starring Jock Mahoney. That's right, Jock Mahoney. He did a lot of various stuff. I haven't seen really a lot by him, but he's done a lot of westerns and stuff. It's got Gilbert Rowland in it. He's done a lot of westerns, and he goes way back in Hollywood to like the 30s. But yeah, this is a big CinemaScope Eastman color production. It's directed by Vincent Sherman. But yeah, it's really cool. His name was written with bullets. The Last of the Fast Guns. Really cool. So this was CinemaScope widescreen. So it's probably 57, 58, something like that. And finally, guys, this is the third movie in that 3-pack set. I haven't watched this one before. This is Red Canyon. It's another big Technicolor extravaganza with Ann Blythe, Howard Duff, and George Brent. It's also got the great Edgar Buchanan in there and Jane Darwell. Edgar Buchanan's been in a ton of westerns. He's a really cool character actor. He usually plays a drunk guy or a mayor or somebody that's, you know, he usually plays somebody that's not the morally best person. You know, he's usually a crooked sheriff or something like that. But yeah, Red Canyon, really good, really good. It's based on a Zane Grey Western novel. Zane Grey did a bunch of Western little novels, paperback novels. In the 1930s, he was very popular. And Hollywood was making all kinds of movies from his shorts, you know, from his books and everything. And there was a lot of them throughout the 30s. And I think by the 40s, I think they'd kind of gotten tired of the Zane Grey stuff. But I believe there was a few of his stories published or made into movies in the 40s. But anyway, guys, here you go. This is the George Sherman set. It's got 3 in there, but yeah, really cool. Sorry, Dan, I'm opening your package and I'm talking about everything in detail. But anyways, thank you, Dan, for this package. This is really, really cool. We did a trade, and I got him the 4K edition of Witness, the 1985 Harrison Ford, Kelly McGinnis movie, 1985 movie, and about Harrison Ford's an undercover cop who poses as a Amish person and goes into their community to find a killer or something like that. But it's a really nice edition. I believe it was only available from Arrow USA, so that's what we did a trade and stuff. So, and I believe he said a lot of these weren't that much, so it was a really good deal, and we did pretty much an equal trade. So there you go, Dan. I really appreciate it. This is our first trade package, and I'm sure you'll see in the future more trade videos like this with Dan's media channel. So make sure you check out his channel. Really good. He's got some really good live streams here. He's been doing the Talking Westerns live stream, and then there's one where they kind of, talking movies, and then there's Talking Westerns and stuff. So those are some really good live streams, chock full of information and stuff. So there you go. So Dan, I salute you. Thanks for this great package. And anybody, check out his channel. Like I said, don't forget to check out my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share it if you would like. Share it with all your friends. So anyways, guys, until next time, I'm Mike. Thanks for watching Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. Arrivederci.